Well, everyone, I'm back. What, you didn't expect a part 2 for this? I never said I was done. Now, personally, I do like Batman Hush, though. I'm a bit split on the change at the very end. I'm a little okay with this design in the movie, though, because it's accurate to the comics, except for the shoulders and fingernails. Just have them completely covered and keep it ambiguous whether she's chemical bleached or not. It's just that almost everyone looks pretty accurate to their New 52 designs for the most part, and that this is the animated New 52 universe that gets to also adapt all those other storylines as well. It's when I get to Apocalypse War is where I start to get angry. I was upset with the way she was acting and what she wore, the energy she was giving, which was not right. She could have bleached her skin after the Joker died. The one thing I actually do like about her is her relationship with Lois Lane, but that's really it. Everything else I despise. Saddens me to know that my favorite version of my favorite character doesn't get adapted, nor her storylines outside of Suicide Squad. Now let's start fixing her design and make her more accurate to what they were adapting. As I said, I'm fine with her wearing the Jester outfit in Batman Hush because that's what she wore in the comic, so I'll allow that. But her whole body should have been covered and they could keep her having chemical bleach skin a secret or be ambiguous. I originally wanted to start off with a close-up of Harley, but then I wanted to do a full body later on. I had thoughts about whether I should give her a fringe or not at all, so I decided to do both. The pose I'm adapting is the one from the comics, specifically the cover of the first volume of her series. What about drawing the mouth at first? I didn't like it that much, so I took the one from Pal to Pay and recolored it to the comics color. It reminds me of how they changed Terra's design in the Judas Contract Season 2 of the 2003 Teen Titans. The design would work perfectly in animation, but they changed it. But not gonna lie, I actually do kind of like Terra's design in 2003. I do like that they gave her a new suit when she turns bad, and it gets ripped when she redeems herself. Don't get me wrong, I still prefer the comic version. You hear a lot of people prefer the original outfit over what the show gave us. So some people have fixed this problem. Look, I know it was made for children, but I know it could have been better. They could have been a little bit more faithful. They didn't have to make so many unnecessary changes. And just look at the 4Kids version of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's still pretty faithful to the manga, just with some slight changes like Shadow Realm and the tone, but it's still pretty much Yu-Gi-Oh! And pretty good. It looks very similar to 2004 animated Harley Quinn for some reason. I'm glad that the Judas Contract got a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood treatment. I wish they made more New 52 films that adapted the New 52 Teen Titans and the Ravagers. Comes back and joins them. I think Ashley Johnson was good when voicing good Terra, but when she's voicing Terra when she's bad, I just don't like that, and it just doesn't fit well. You have voice actors like Michelle Ruff, Caitlin Glass, or Erica Harlicker. I just think that would work well a little bit more when balancing Terra's character. To Harley, normally I say that made a New 52 is better than the live-action one. I guess it's kind of flipped around with Harley Quinn, I guess. This is my finished product. I think I did a great job. Really hard doing the ping-pongs on her roller skates, but I ended up persevering through anyway. I kind of like how I brought the cover to life. This is what I've wanted to see in animation, specifically the DC animated universe, since it came out. Here's the one without the fringe. Honestly, I'm kind of split between both of those two specifically. Honestly, like both of them equally. I've easily featured both in different movies. Here's the no fringe one with the early drawn mouth, and here's the fringe version of that one. To be honest, the first two are my favorites. These two are pretty decent already. I felt the need I had to make the mouth look more accurate to the art style of the New 52 animation. And here's her next to her Suicide Squad version. As a kid, I always preferred the red and blue version, but now I prefer both equally. Here is her next to her Apocalypse design. Easily the roller skates are much better. Because after seeing Yo-Yo and after the Flashpoint happened, you should expect to see New 52 animated Harley Quinn because things have changed. But that's just my thoughts. And as always, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, share, like, and comment.